and I'm sleepy again. Like, I got a normal amount of sleep last
So,
night,
the
but
name of the girl will be.
yeah.
A fitting name. You did the right thing sorting out that demon. Won't spoil any good crops anymore. The cross is all that's left. In Yanidor, you'll find Evdokia Fokovna. They say her daughter was possessed by Ikota. So, did you get all that?
Where can we find that woman in Yanidor?
Her house is closer to the edge of the village, the one with carved gates. So, did you get all that?
I just like to ask all questions possible.
Who is that Ikotka?
Come on, don't you remember? This one time, a woman from Pokcha came to us, so that we could whisper some zagavars over her. And then a chort, size of a vershok, escaped from her.
Oh, so that was an Ikotnitsa.
Well, yes, this Ikota chort talked with us for a bit, remember?
Kolta. This ailment induced by a koldun or a witch is representative of the Russian North, specifically Versherdin Utsa. I always trip over this one. Anyway. And call me Permerigen. An evil spirit is enchanted with word power, bound to a name and cast into the wind. The first person it encounters who bears this name becomes its victim. Sometimes stones or insects are enchanted with Ikota. In this way, whoever happens to trip over the stone or swallows the insects by accident suffers Ikota. Ikota usually takes the appearance of an animal, a frog, a lizard, a mouse. Occasionally it takes the form of a frog spawn, and more rarely an insect, a fly, a spider, a mosquito. It is not, however, always brought on by a koldun. It may pass from a koldun to any man in the event of the former's death. When inside a person, Ikota can speak with all kinds of voices. Here he is.
I really don't like dealing with the possessed.
Well, nothing can be done about that. So, did you get all that?
What not to get? Go to the Ikotnitsa and take her cross.
Have a few shorts back. Calamity. Oh, I did. Okay. Your imp possesses a local woman and interferes with church activities day after day. Ivashka shoved a hunter. He fell down and damaged his eyes. Swarm of rats eats all the stored goods of a peasant family. Okay. So right now... I'll definitely send you off that one then. Let's send a curse. Scare peasants and the goblets. This one will take 4 days. I'll send you off on that one. And... there we go. Knowledge. We have another one. Opening a tooltip does not reduce the experience reward for correct... Curious. I haven't had to use that, though. Like, at all. I've been doing okay. I've gotten most of the knowledge stuff correct. Most, not all. But most, like 90%. That's pretty good. Let's increase my item. Oh, I don't remember how to... I have a skill point. Oh, I had to do the first one, that's right. There we go. Go over here. Strength and waste. I really like the waste spells, so okay. At 22, we've been kind of keeping it. We have a father's name, we have Amen. Think these. Two, one all. That's okay for now. Let's talk to people.
Old houses and banyas are often home to demons. The masters leave, but don't always take their host spirits with them.
You've been telling me how you got your Khaldun power.
Right, where were we? So, I became a shepherd boy. He taught me this and that at first at Prokopi. That one time, the cattle had wandered all over the place, and my chief turned up drunk, drank a whole bottle of vodka. He couldn't move a muscle. Well, what other choice did I have? I went to collect them by myself. Managed to get almost all of them as midnight drew near. Had to pass Mikhail's crossroads on the way back. You know how that place is. So there I am, with the cattle tagging along. The moment I stepped onto the crossroads, everything turned upside down. Winds out of nowhere, and what you know, swarms of shorts. Figured I'd quickly draw a circle around me, and so I did. And these shorts were just swarming on the edge of the circle. All sorts, you name it. Well, I think that's it. Everything turned out all right, as you see. Next time I'll tell you how I got out of it.
But you already told me this part of the story. Oh, fine.
What sort of spirits are those Baniks?
Masters of the bathhouse, like Susietko in an izba. I don't think it was an ordinary place, the banya.
What do you mean, before God?
I mean that our ancestors used to be worship the spirits of the heart. Some Perm people still call upon Yan or Voipil.
Well, Vasha, now I can say I've seen things. Cannon fire. A redoute, that's one thing. The devil himself, that's a whole different level. Still, I think that war is scarier. Much scarier than any chort. I still can't forget it.
You've seen too few chorts, Kolya.
Perhaps that's true, but that's beside the point. I'm not going to put up with it. I know how to get over this. I have an idea.
What happened down there, in the war?
Bah, Vasya, you wouldn't be interested. This war was thought up by the devil and none other. Not by the Holy Spirit, that's for sure. I don't even want to remember. The thoughts alone make my hair white.
Is that why you started smoking?
Well, look at you. They don't call you knowers without reason. Well, yes. I'll start with something small, I think. To tell you the truth, I'm terrified even when I strike Spocks with flint.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking of stepping right into the fire, if only something turned up.
You could die, you know.
No. I'm not talking about something like a campfire. And I'm not planning on dying either. It's not the devil I have to overcome. Man's greatest enemy is himself. That's what I think.
Get out of here, you meddling kids, or you'll get it!
Run! He saw us!
Wait, maybe they're here on business. Well, speak up.
Oh, Vasilisa! We saw such a scary thing! West of Yenidor, there's a scary Izba! Evil spirits live there, for sure!
Why do you say that?
See for yourself! They say there used to be a party every day, but now it stands silent as the grave! Saw it for ourselves!
Okay.
Well, you'll wind up in graves yourselves if you go wandering like that.
Run!
Alright. Oh, he has to play cards at least once. And keep my skills sharp for when I challenge other chorts. Okay. Oh. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm gonna... It's okay. Go. Yeah. All right. Off we go. I heard that peddlers set up a small fair. I think some of the traders are working even at this late hour. Okay.
At the crossroads of two trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Prianics, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here.
Card
The
players.
players are carried away by a game of Durak.
I don't remember how much money I have, so we'll start with a small amount. Oh, 1-1-1, huh? Wow, I got given a pretty good hand. Surprisingly good hand. Goodness gracious. Take all my cards. Right. Dang. Alright, alright, alright. Playing cards I don't have anything for. Lost. Probably. That's okay.
The players are carried away by a game of Durak.
Damn. Fair enough, I suppose. I only have one trump card. There we go. That's what we needed. I mean, they have diamonds now, though, so... We'll do our best. Ah, well. Interesting that these fellas are harder than the demons and everything. Book merchant.
Rise and go forth. Knowledge will serve as your daily bread.
What do you have? Ooh. I should probably buy that. Yep.
Buy
Peddler.
an amulet and a trinket. Buy a potion, then drink it. You'll be as healthy as a boar. Demons flee.
What do you have? I already have one of those. Bolts. Get a little duck thing. That's cute. Anyway. Oh. It makes it so that stuff doesn't vanish. Rotation 2 rounds. Curious. That's a lot, though. I can't afford that right now. But curious. Immunity to spell disinfect. Huh. Curious.
You're not what we consider an average girl, are you? In that case, I'll show you some fine wares. Here, take a look.
What numbers? Oh yeah, because I have 7 of them. Bum, 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 bum. Fancy 2. Harmful status. That's okay. One more time.
Players are carried away by a game of Durak.
Okay. Ish. The rock. Oh yeah, a card game and an insult. It means idiot. That doesn't surprise me. Okay. Well, should be able to deal with this, however. Nope. And another card. Okay. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh. There we go.
You win.
Victory! Alright, we won most of it back. Now let's go. Dragon Road. Dragon Road usually is a k sort of sound. Runs from Vilgort to Yanador. I don't know the reason for the name. Nikolai says it was to honor the Turks.
You wander off course and walk onto the road more to the west than you had planned. You stumble upon a ragged man with rotten teeth and rotten eyes. You realize that it's a brigand. Traveling by night in Perm Gubernia is dangerous, and not only because of the evil spirits. The silence is broken by his hoarse voice.
We can talk first.
Hey, what do we have here? A girl or something? Right. I'll let you go if you give me all your money.
It seems to me you can't see so well in the dark. I'm not traveling alone.
Come on over here, brigand boy. I fought the Turks, went toe-to-toe with demons, but you're kinda the filthiest of all.
Looking upon the tall soldier, the brigand loses his confidence. He backs away and runs into the woods. In a hurry, he dropped his pouch. You go on your way.
Northern Forest. Forests are always dangerous, both day and night. Each forest has its own master. Rarely do these masters welcome unwanted visitors.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red and bright even in the moonlight. You come closer and tie its stem with a silver thread. With a swift pull, you now have a new, valuable herb, Adam's Head. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
House near the Tarakonovka? Novka? Novka. Rakanovka. Anyway, I heard about an old house west of Yanador from the local boys. Maybe I can find something worthwhile there.
Fir branches poke into the empty windows of an abandoned hut. You are overcome by an unpleasant feeling. There's a good reason they call this place haunted. You squeeze into a slightly open door and clear away the cobwebs. It is dark and empty here. The dead silence gives you chills. You step inside the house and freeze in horror. Under the broken red corner lies a dead man's body. A broken accordion lies nearby, torn as if by a wild beast. You search the dead man and the izba. The former has a pouch with some rubles inside. You tell about the dead man in the nearby village, and use the money to pay for his burial and a funeral service. Peasants tell you that several years ago, someone took this skillful musician to an evening gathering during the dead of night. He hadn't been seen since.
Alamo Forest. I heard a hermit lived in these woods of the Bashkir origin. A handy fellow. He decorated doors and stoves and could do a lot of other things. He died a while ago, but people still remember him.
You walk through the forest. Grim trees hang from all sides, and strange noises are coming from the dark of the night. You freeze with fear when you notice two demons near an unearthed grave. They have already opened the coffin and are methodically skinning the dead body.
Your love, Donnie. He's right behind me on my bed. Sleeping. It's still cold. He doesn't want to do much when it's cold. It's gonna get warm in the next few days again, though, Donnie.
Overcoming disgust, you open the black book. The first Zagavar will be yours.
There's the little guys. There's the little guys. Alright. Five, 9. My math is... I did them in a different order, but then every time I'm like, how do I play a deck builder again? That's okay. Easy enough fight anyway.
Having dealt with the demons, you look around. A narrow trail stretches from the grave to the forest. You remember hearing about this place. This overgrown trail leads to an old cemetery.
The cemetery is far from Yanador, and that's why it is not used anymore. There's a new one closer to the village. All the better for me to safely conduct business. Okay.
You know about a cemetery nearby and decide to visit it. The tombstones that stand among the trees are enveloped in a gray fog. You look around, expecting an ambush, but everything is eerily quiet. You're in luck. The grave diggers have recently dug up a grave. It stands open, black and hungry, yet unoccupied. You scoop a small amount of fresh cemetery dirt into a sack and whisper some Zagavers. This soil will make your witchcraft stronger. You pray for the repose of the souls that lie in this cemetery. The night is silent. You calm down and rest a bit. You walk around the overgrown cemetery and look at the grave crosses, while thinking of all the deaths that made this city of the dead. Who knows? Maybe Ikotniks were around in earlier times. Maybe some are buried here.
Ikota history. First mention of Ikota occurred in 1785 when Bishop Vaniamni I'm adding an N for no reason. Vaniamin of Arkhung English-esque. Man, there's a lot of ways that you could stress that one. Archangelsk. Or it could be Hangelsk. Well, I was bound to trip over some of these things. Let's see. And Kolmogorsk. In his address to the Synod, described this ailment as a special kind of evil eye and possession. Also in his address, the cleric connected Ikota to the beliefs of the ancient nation of Chud, which was situated along the shores of the Penanga River and worshipped pagan gods. In 1862, an uprising took place in Penanga and Mezen, during which an angry mob burned down several houses where, it was believed, Khaldoons dwelled who brought Ikota upon local women. Eastern Bridge. You can get to the swamps from the east via this bridge, conveniently called the Eastern Bridge. They say people hear strange noises at night over here. Over there. I should check it out. Whatever.
You hear a whip crack. Shrieking in pain, some unfortunate soul is being driven to hell by a devil. You pause in hesitation. Is this sinner's soul worth a fight?
Yeah, why not?
You call out to the devil. Both the enemy and the sinner turn their burning eyes towards you. It turns out that the sinner is one of the demons. You hold the black book close.
Ooh. Okay. So we're gonna be alright. You take a waste. And you take a waste. No, I don't want to use that for this. I'll just walk. It's a trap! It is a trap! But it's more entertaining than doing nothing. Besides, we'll be fine. Easy peasy. And Stone. Or Stephen. And I suspect it's Stephen in this case. This ravine is home to a holy stone. The people of Yanador say that Stephen of Perm himself left his mark on that stone.
In the shady ravine lies a great stone. It has the mark of a foot on its top that's filled with morning dew. There are quite a few candles around it. Here and there you notice offerings from the peasants of Yanidor. You drink the holy water and feel a surge of strength and confidence.
Whoops! Here in the village of Yanador, there lie the beautiful Ilruven swamps. It's dangerous there. Aldigor says that demons dwell in these swamps. It means that I can catch them for my book.
You see a swamp ahead. The damp soil squishes under your feet. You become cold and uncomfortable. Suddenly, a white ghost of a calf appears from the bog. It looks at you and does not move. You read a protective Zagavar, and the ghost disappears. When you finish your sorcery, you realize that this calf was, in fact, a treasure. Striking it would make the calf fall apart into coins. You notice the burning eyes of demons nearby. Are they guardians of this treasure?
Hey, little guys. 4, 2, 5, 6. We mostly have all the ones already, huh? I like to take some of these out. Take that out. I don't need. Where is? Really need you. I like having double waist. Which other ones did I get? Let's see, we have you. I don't need you. Yes, fine. Alright. Yanador. Both the people live in this village. Some of the peasants were compelled to work the... Oh, gosh. Bahod? Bahod? Jushin? I don't know. Blitz. And they revolted, as it was too far away and inconvenient to work there. Maybe a chase sound,
Yanidor
or...
is covered with a bright pre-dawn mist. Amidst the hollow silence, you hear sounds of the village waking up. With old Yegor's directions, you quickly find the house of Yevdakia Fokovna. Nikolai knocks on the carved gates, and you are soon greeted by the hostess.
Evdokia Fokovna, God bless.
God bless.
God bless indeed. And who might you be?
We've come to speak to your daughter.
Ha! Came to make fun of my Akulina. I won't let you. Leave us alone.
Ikotnits. Ikotniks. There we go. Those possessed by Ikota were called Ikotnits. At one time, there were so many people suffering from this strange I know how to pronounce it, but anyway, malady. My brain wants to say malady, and that's wrong, you know? So many memes. Oh, well, let's see anyway. But some scientists thought Ikota to be hereditary. Women succumbed to Ikota more frequently, and it sometimes passed from one housewife to another, devolving into a kind of mass hysteria. Old believers treated Ikota rather violently, without the aid of magic or prayer. Women suffering from Ikota were starved, beaten with wooden rods, baited with dogs and trained bears, drenched with ice water, and left out to freeze. Those who survived returned to their homes and never suffered from Ikota again.
Oh, we wouldn't dare. We want to help her.
Help her? Many have tried. None have succeeded. What makes you think you can?
I know how your daughter is suffering. That's why I want to help. I know how.
Very well. Couldn't hurt, I suppose. It surely couldn't get any worse. My girl suffers from an Ikota, day and night. Akulina hides in the old Church of Transfiguration at night. The Ikota is not so violent there. That's where you'll find her.
Thank you. Don't worry about your daughter. We will help.
Well, God willing, God willing.
Goodbye, Evdokia Fokovna.
The old Church of Transfiguration, a grim shadow in the crimson twilight of the early hours. The domes of this building tower silently over you. Hundreds of years and dozens of generations have passed under its roof. You can feel the wisdom stored within these majestic walls.
Herb?
An icon. Someone must have knocked it off the porch.
I can't believe any Kotnitsa was hiding in the church.
Old stairs lead inside the church.
No shift in perspective? Alright, fair enough. Not as much to explore this time around, seems. Okay.
Old stairs lead inside the church.
It makes my skin crawl. Perhaps because an Ikota dwells here.
The iconostasis has collapsed partially, as if it suffered a strong northern gale. The royal gates are crooked and no longer bar the entrance to the altar. It looks like some of the icons were torn out on purpose. Some of them stand facing the wall.
The royal eyes. Some simpletons who are considered to be miracle workers prize this herb for its love-binding properties and use it to fool people who are blinded by love. Hi, Muffy!
The wooden sculpture looks majestic and enigmatic.
The iconostasis has collapsed partially. As if it's in the dim light, you notice a heap of rags where the Ikotnitsa Akulina lays. She seems to be sleeping. From time to time, the girl shudders from nightmares sent by the Chort to haunt her. You call out to the girl. She jolts up and darts to the altar corner. Even amidst the gloom, you notice the way her arms are shaking.
Who are you? Don't hurt me, please.
Don't be afraid, Akulina dear. We won't harm you. I'm Vasa, and this is Kola. We want to help you. We heard you have a Nikota.
Yeah, they say I have a Chort inside me. It torments me.
Can we talk to it?
I can't make Proshka come out. He'll come out when he wants to.
We'll need your cross for this. Can you trade it to us?
What am I to do without a cross? Proshka will eat me alive without it.
I'll trade you mine. I have two of them. One was given to me at birth, and I found the other on the battlefield.
Tell us about your Chort.
What's there to tell? Sometimes he crawls out, sometimes he can do some sorcery. The other kids make fun of me.
The girl starts to whimper.
We can get rid of Proshka.
Get rid of him? Really? But he won't leave by himself.
Don't worry. I think I know how to draw his attention. I have to make the Ikota mad enough so that he leaves Akulina. How can I anger this particular Chort? The broken icon at the entrance and the defaced iconostasis here are not a coincidence. It seems like he doesn't like icons, that Proshka of yours.
Yes, he made me deface the icons here.
I'll draw a circle, and we'll start.
You sit Akulina in front of the iconostasis, and Nikolai puts the icons into place. You start to read a Zagavar. You learned it long ago, but your memory doesn't fail you. The words of the spell ring out with a thundering echo. You almost manage to finish the ritual when Akulina suddenly pushes you. Taken by surprise, your incantation of magic words stops. The girl starts to convulse. The Ikota has emerged out of her.
You call yourselves exorcists?
Fair enough, I suppose.
This Zagavar is dated. No one uses that commencement now. What kind of witch are you? So out of fashion. Yuck.
Christ's kingdom!
It's impolite to make mention of such kingdoms in front of demons, I have you know. And you can't just go displaying icons. I hate icons.
So why don't you like icons?
Have you seen many charts that do? Or maybe we should open a church. We could call it Saint Chart, eh? You're a smart girl. Figured out that I don't like icons. They make me mad as hell. It's not that I'm against this new church. But you could at least make do without icons, right? These drawings, not my cup of tea. Gives me shivers.
So you're the Ikota Chort?
So what if I am? Ain't I fine looking like a feline? What did you expect? A frog or something?
Why do you haunt Akolina? Why do you torture the girl?
That's no business of yours. Well, on the other hand, I don't have anything else to do. Why not tell you?
You see, I study demons. They fascinate me.
There's nothing to tell, really. Yenidor used to be a wealthy churchyard near the springs. Merchants used to request prayers of thanks in this church when they returned from the north. I was once the Sosietko of this church.
Why would a church have a Sosietko?
Why not? The abandoned ones have much scarier things inside. Or am I not good enough? But now, no one lives here, no one visits the church. They only go to the stone one. So I crawled inside Akolina out of boredom.
Won't you leave the girl alone?
I might leave her if you beat me.
We need Akolina's cross.
Yes, I've heard. I need lots of things too. Tell you what, witch. If you beat me, I might even do both. Give you a cross and leave the girl.
So be it, Broshka.
Here I come, Vasilisa.
Okay. I almost wonder. Have anything for that? Okay. Well then. Don't have a whole lot to pull off right now. Okay, so that's... Yes. Okay, I understand. Well. Basically, I'm gonna be going in and out. Sure. A bless and a ward. I can afford to wait. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised. But that's fine. I'm curious. I'm gonna do a little bit of damage. Just find out. I'm gonna start over. Okay, so it's about timing then. So, in fact, we are going to start this fresh. Alright, bud. 14 this time. There we go. Easy peasy. This isn't going to go through anyway. I haven't taken damage yet. We'll just do these two. There's a waste back.
Get away from my Aquilina!
Away with you, demon!
We can do some damage right now. By some, I mean a lot. We can do a lot of damage. Not really much point in adding another waste on, so we'll just keep it at that. So yeah, I had to get this game being 60% off right now. I get it for free on Epic Game Launchers some time ago. That's why I have it. It's very interesting. I like it a lot. Yeah, has a lot more depth than I expected. Yeah. Those are both wastes. I'll do. I'll add a new race on top.
I'll just scroll inside the girl. You won't get me there.
Oh, no, you won't. I have a Zagover with your name on it.
3 rounds. That's fine. Oh, I gotta math this. 15. We have 40. We can do a little bit of damage just fine. Now we just have to wait for a little while. Oh, Parasite's aid. 20 health. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, I have even less to worry about. Okay. Not a whole lot to cast right now, though. Know your heal. And again, what do we have? You're blessing yourself. Okay. 1 round. Let's go. Huzzah!
Wait. Don't finish me off, Vasya.
Why not?
I'll tell you what. I'll leave Aquilina and come work for you. I can be useful, you'll see. I won't harm anyone. I'll be good.
Work for me? I have plenty of charts already.
Well, I'm not exactly a short. I can be of use like a Susietka, in fact.
Actually, we don't have a Susietko. That's not such a bad idea. What will Grandpa say to that? Alright, I'll take you, but you better watch it. No joking around.
Proshka leaves Aquilina, climbs your left shoulder, and then vanishes into black flames. The girl crumples and falls down, exhausted. Her face looks calm and serene. Proshka won't poison her life anymore. You switch out Nikolai's cross for that of the Ikotnitsa. The crucifix looks old and rotten. The demon's power has left its mark. You hope that Aquilina's soul was left untouched by it.
Ew.
Now we have a cross.
But yeah, a lot more depth, right? It feels there's a lot of love and detail towards traditions and mythos and folklore. I think it's nice.
You see, Vasha, ask and ye shall receive.
Big deal. A demon's cross. Соседkas don't shun crosses either, I presume.
But on the other hand, we could do without this rattle box chort.
Why are you calling a rattle box?
Hush, Proshka. Don't be angry, Grandpa. He may be of use to us yet.
All right, we'll see if it works out. Well, you've got all the items you need.
I sure do.
Now we can try freeing your bride. Since you have the book now, I can't go. I'm not that strong of a Khaldun anymore, to tell the truth. And Abdericha is a powerful spirit. She can charm and skin you alive so fast that you won't know what hit you. So, Vasya, you must prepare yourself properly. Perhaps you have some questions.
What is that, Abdericha?
Who knows where this one came from? These things all emerge in different ways. They say a bannik settles in a banya where 40 children were born.
Obderik, Rika. Anyway. The origin of this mythological creature, in most people's minds, is closely associated with original sin. According to folklore, an Obderika manifests in a new banya if someone gives birth in it. As soon as a newborn is washed for the first time in a banya, an Obderika springs up. In some regions, it was believed that the number of Abderikas in a banya corresponded to the number of newborns washed in them. In other regions, people believe that an Abderika manifests only after the 40th baby is washed. Abderikas may dwell under the shelves, benches, or behind the furnace of a banya. She is considered a harmful entity to late washers and is especially dangerous to little children. It is believed that small children under the age of 1, when left alone in a banya, may be switched by the Abderika for an aspen log. The head of the peasant family takes out the canes and beats his disobedient children. Your chort cursed a merchant's horse, and his master couldn't ride him to an important meeting. The merchant lost money and reputation.
As for this one, the only thing we can say for sure is that she switches out children. Is it an accident or not? Only the Abdericha can answer that. Perhaps you have some questions.
What kind of ritual should we perform? I don't remember you teaching me any such things.
I've never saved changelings from the banyas. I think you will need to go down beneath the floor. The bannik will test you there. You have all the right items, but don't forget your wits. Perhaps you have some questions.
Time to hit the road.
Well, what do you want? Can't you see? I'm all cozy here on the sleeping bench. I'm sleepy. Ask what you wanted. I need to sleep. Got tired.
Why did you transform into a cat?
Cats kill people. For protection, that is why. Well, what you looking at? Scared, eh?
Yeah, right. Cats give no quarter. It is good that our father Tsar's army keeps them in check.
So you don't believe me then? Let me tell you one story.
Cat on a mill. I haven't gotten a story in a minute. Once, my uncle was working on a mill and could hear a grinding stone not working as it should. It rotated for a bit, stopped, and then rotated again. He came close and saw a big black cat sitting on it, and the grinding stone rotating as if something was hindering it. My uncle went to grab the cat, but it slipped by it to the other side. My uncle tried to grab it a second time, but again it managed to dodge him. Then, all of a sudden, the cat disappeared with a crack, as if it fell through the floor, and the grindstone started working properly again. The next day, my uncle died.
Wanted to learn more about you. What were you doing before Akulina?
Alright, I'll tell you. It's a long story, mind you. I've told you before. I used to be a Susietko. For quite some time, I've lived there. The Transfiguration Church was built how long ago? Must be over 200 years. I am wise and old, you see. So you'd better heed my advices if you know what's good for you.
Never seen cats any wiser, that's true.
Good then.
Maybe you'll stop swooping your fur all over the Izba in 200 years, eh?
What? What about it? None of my concern. I have to look after the household anyway. You could have fixed the bench yourself, by the way. It creaks as hell.
Oh, I'll show you, you damn short.
Wait, Grandpa. You will do a better job, won't you, Proshka?
Sure, a better one, alright.
What with the church, then?
So, about it. I've stayed as Susietka there from the time it was built.
You were Susietka over there in church, or were you from some other place?
In the church. I remember that well. But what was there before that building? Damn it. Can't quite remember. Let's talk a bit later. Maybe my memory will return.
Fair enough. It was a long time ago.
Who are you, Ikota?
That's how fiends are called. Ikota. If they possess people, that is. You know that. Wish to learn more? Any demon can become Ikota. Climb up in someone, got it? That's it. People will call you Ikota. Bet you can do it better than me.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
Well, Vasha, now I can say I've seen things. Cannon fire. Still, I think that
You've seen too few.
perhaps that's true.
We had
I
this
know how to
conversation
get over
already.
this. I have an idea.
That's sad. Fair enough.
I still wonder how word gets out in the land of Perm. I traveled to Vilgord. No one fears me like they used to anymore. Must have heard that I transferred the power to you.
Must have.
So why weren't you killed at the crossroads?
Ha! So, the fiends circled around me. Well, I think that's it. We'll meet Timofey soon. Then, I see one demon wearing a red hat. So I grabbed it. Then, everything froze. Turns out, the hat was changed to him. The demons went round and round, glaring at me with their fiery eyes. And their leader says, "Return the hat, I'll do anything." He could bring back my brother, though. I asked him then, "Where do you come from, you accursed demons?" And what do you know? Prokopy, the holy fool, sent them for me as a sort of a sacrifice. It wasn't the master of the forest who helped him, but demons all along. The children who disappeared in Vilgord were also his doing. He fed them all to his chorts. Timofey among them. Devil curse Prokopy's soul. If I ever see him in hell, even there I'll try to curse him. I'll make sure he suffers. I will.
What did you do with the Chorts?
Send them to kill Prokopy. In the end, everyone thought he had drank one too many. But it was my Chorts. That's not the end of it. But I'm tired. Next time I will tell you about the Black Book.
Why would the Banya bride need this sort of things?
I reckon it's the only way she can get out of the ethereal world. She needs things from the human world. You see, there's no living man without a cross, a belt, and a name. This girl never had any of that.
Ah, Vroshka's playing with us! Nice. Diamonds. Have enough. Yeah, well. Aw. Fine. I'll take your cards. Huzzah! No? Two visitors.
Listen, Vaisa, I have a problem. Before we go searching for the Chorts, can you help me with this business of mine?
Oh?
There is this old friend of mine. Trofim is his name.
Trofim.
The hunter from Kishkanogov Sloboda?
Ishkonogov. Okay.
Right. He disappeared all of a sudden. I don't know what to think after this Abjiricha business. He could have been captured by the Leshi. Vaisa, will you come with me to Sloboda to help find him?
Sure.
All right, it's not far after all.
Blah, 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 blah. By taking one of your companion's task, you pause the progress of your current task and postpone all visitors until the next day. After completing your companion's task, you resume your current task. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Right. Just a couple of hours away. Not far from Yenidor.
Wait! I lived in Sloboda when I was younger. I remember I had a stash there. Take it, Vasilisa. You might need it.
Alright. Patina Village. This road passes by Patina Village. My grandpa took me here when he was making his rounds as a Koldun during the haymaking season.
After a long walk on the old road, you see the wooden dome of the chapel, and then Pantina village itself. Tired from journeying, Nikolai walks into the first izba he sees to have a mug of kvass and to catch his breath. You grow weary. Something isn't right about this building. The gloomy hosts serve you and your companion, keeping you on the opposite side of the central beam. Judging by their faces, it seems to you that all is not right in this house.
Fried beam. The interior of an izba is divided by a mine, not mine principle. Red beer. The central beam, or matista, a log that holds the ceiling up, divided an izba into two evenly spaced parts. It was forbidden to enter the owner's half without an invitation. Guests sat on a bench by the stove. One of the ends of the central beam jutted out beyond the walls of the izba, and a horse or a rooster was carved into that end. Up to the 19th century, it was carved with the 7 or 9 swings of an axe, which was its own ritual of sorts. These carvings were called on to protect the house from evil. A rooster is a personification of death, linked to the concepts of the world of the unliving, ancestors and descendants. A horse or a foal performed the same protective function. It is no accident that the heroic horse of the legendary Bogatira, Ilya Muromets, anyway, was once an emaciated foal. Other nationalities place totemic ancestor skulls on top of the house. Tastes like bad wheat bread with fizz, lol.
You quickly scan the room and the inner porch. No demons are to be found, so you go outside. When you raise your head, your suspicions are confirmed. A demon sits on the roof, lazily swatting at mosquitoes. You whisper your Zagavar, and the disgruntled Chort flies away with an audible squeak. Looks like he's been sitting on this roof for quite a while. You wonder why he decided to settle here in the first place. Chances are, a Khaldun sent him here for a job, but forgot all about him.
Road to Kayib. This road is a bit of a roundabout. The direct route has grown over. Most people don't use it. Or just people in general at all.
A dry wind drives small whirlwinds along the road in front of the person who is walking towards you. You calm Nikolai down. This Zagavar peddler is familiar to you.
Hey, bud.
The wisdom that
I forgot to
lies
look at my
upon
book.
the pages is
well.
not that of madness. You cannot paint me as a liar.
No, I don't want any of these. Thank you, though. I don't really need to make. Well, at some point we'll unlock that. Alright. Some point soon, let's see. Ust-Kayib. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, it is okay. Old Igor hid his herb stash somewhere here with his directions. I should have no trouble finding it. Alright,
You easily find Yegor's herb stash on the
Yegor.
outskirts of the village. In the gall beds of an abandoned izba, you find a pot that is covered in dust. As soon as you pick it up, chorts appear. It seems old Yegor left behind his herbs, along with those guarding them.
Cards! I love playing. It just tickles me that I could just play cards against the chorts. You know? Wow, rude. Well, at least I have one now. Aw. We all ran out of cards. I guess it still counts.
Recognizing an heir of the old Khaldun, the chorts flee in horror. You open the clay jar and indeed discover a multitude of useful herbs. Even dry, they haven't lost their magical properties.
Generation. Okay. Replenish 20. We got another Royal Eyes. That's nice. Alright. Look back up. Should we take George the Father? You like George the Father, but I think we really only need one of them. Alright. I don't know if that's bougie. It probably wouldn't be a hard J, but William? Wieldom? Anyway, this crumbling shore has a Permian name. There are a great number of these names in this visit. Anyway, I struggle with this one. Every time. An old field is called Chutium, for instance. Okay. Chutium?
A lively small river pierced the sandy bank here, forming a wall above the noisy water. You see a strange, dark figure sitting by the water. You sense it's not a demon, but not quite a regular human either. When you come closer, you see it's the Holy Fool with her revolting smile.
A witch and a soldier. What a pair. A lord and a lady.
God bless. Is this the way to Sloboda?
It is. What a...
Old woman. Maybe you've seen a friend of mine. He's a hunter. Trafim is his name.
What are you heading for there for, My mouse has started to double click occasionally. So.
I heard he's gone missing. Well, such is life. But I haven't seen him. No.
You haven't, you say?
Not since the first snow, no. He's a hunter. Wanders around the forest.
And you, old woman, what are you doing here at this late hour?
Can't I have a drink of water at night? I've got no time for you. No time.
The woman abruptly jumps up and with impressive agility disappears into the bushes.
A strange woman. Gives me the creeps. Might she be a witch or a demon?
No, doesn't look like it. But I did sense something odd.
Well, Sloboda is close.
All right. Kishkononkov. Sloboda. Sloboda was the name for villages free of serfdom. However, there have never been noblemen here in Shurdin. Go figure.
You barely encounter anyone in the sleeping village, but Nikolai sets to work with fervor. You look around. It seems that the store is still open, thanks to its attached pothouse. A somber wall of coniferous forests stands black on the horizon.
We'll go in those types of shops. What's up? Also, don't really need the jewelry box. Go. Got 104 now. It's a natural regen. Interesting. Take that. You take deck cards. Alright.
Well, he went missing quite a long time ago. We've been searching for him for a week or two already, right? Must have fell into a bog of some sort. God rest his soul.
Well, well. He might turn up yet.
God willing.
On our way, we ran into a frightening woman.
That was Lucaria. Who else? Every village has its black sheep. We have Lucaria.
Tell me about your swamps.
They are called Kasyan swamps. I don't know who Kasyan is, but one thing is for sure. The paths through these swamps are winding. One could easily lose their way.
Did he go missing before?
In the middle of the summer? Never. During the hunting season it is to be expected. He went away for a long time. And now? Strange thing. Not even a drinker, that one. People saw him speaking to Lucaria, the holy fool, before he disappeared. People asked her, but she knows nothing. A fool, what do you expect? With the amount of misfortunes she had, no wonder she lost her mind.
Where can we find her?
She lives in the swamps to the north of here, in a crooked little hut. I myself haven't seen it, but people talk. Though if I were you, I would keep away from those swamps. A dark place. We rarely pass there, only if you want to take a shortcut to Yenidor.
What happened to her?
She used to be an ordinary gal, but then her husband passed away, and her child followed him. Since then, she has gone mad. Left the village and built a hut in the swamps. Lives off a pittance.
What might she discuss with Trofim?
Devil knows. Ask her herself.
Kolya, if you remember, the woman told us that she hasn't seen Trofim.
Right. Something's fishy here.
Let's head to her hut and question the mistress.
Wait, You're not in nowhere, are you?
Well,
Could you fix our creek? It's a bit to the west.
sure.
Whisper Bit or something? What a creek it once was. They call it Dog Creek now.
Very well. Thanks for your assistance. We'll offer our help if we're nearby.
Oh, hey, Don, you awake? Sleepy man. Yeah. You good boy.
God bless.
Okay. I have 2 optional tests now, huh? Well, that's fine. We'll go to Dog Creek first. Something's not quite right about this creek. Things happen here. A peasant from the village asked you to check it out and deal with any spirits. Okay.
A river flow has burst out from the overgrown slope and gurgles down the wooden trough to the crooked platform, long since rotted through and obviously forgotten. You sense ancient devil sorcery nearby, and unwittingly tighten your grip on the book. By intuition, you look under the platform. You were right. You meet the gaze of a devil idol, dug from the earth by the flow of the river. Looks like the local peasants are deterred by this ancient sorcery. You hold out your hand and grip the bronze goddess with the tips of your fingers. The moment you start to pull on it, a hairy paw grabs your arm. The ancient artifact is protected by Chuj spirits.
You're about to participate in a battle puzzle. In battle puzzles, you get a special set of black book pages with which you need to overcome enemy demons. You can inspect the deck by clicking on the black book at the bottom of the screen. Okay. During battle puzzles, equipped items and skill upgrades are disabled. Okay. What do we have then? Oh, that's new. Mostly a lot of keys. That's a lot of rudas. Okay. Interesting. They die, inflict. Okay. Easy peasy. Take that one. Open this back up, because we have 2 of those. We don't really need you now. This is better. Haha. Ah. Back to the swamp. Kasyan's Swamp. This is a gloomy swamp where that woman we met on the road to the village built her house.
Swamp water glitters menacingly with the sharply pointed stars of the night sky. Nikolai walks in front of you as you pass over hillocks and dry ground. He says that during the service, he had to find his way through even nastier swamps. In the dawn mist, you can finally make out the izba you're looking for. Its black windows gaze at you, like the eyes of a dead man. Cockroaches scatter as you open the crooked door. Inside, the izba is even grimier. You smell rot and desolation. You flinch. A shadow ran by the window to the forest.
Freaky Woods. The holy fool ran in this direction. The noises coming from the dark forest are rather strange. It sounds like bones crunching. Crunch, crunch. Ooh.
Though you lost the fool in the dark, Nikolai follows her tracks as if you were following her in broad daylight. You step under the thick canopy of the unwelcoming forest and pause. You hear a terrible crunch in front of you that evokes the image of dry bones. You're greeted by a huge chort.
No kidding. All right. Dying. All right. Increases waste on the starter turn by... What? Hello? Okay. Five. Well-versed. Well-versed. Well, you know what? He's going to cast that. No, it's going to do it itself. Number turns. Okay. What? We're only doing 15 with what we've got. Ah, I see. For that. Okay. Boop, boop. One hit point. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Restart. I do need to cast this. There we go. Better. Anyhow. Soldier. Ooh, 50 rubles.
No, wait! Wicked people! Villains!
Oh?
Don't touch my child!
Jesus and his troops. Does she think it's her child?
Get out of the forest! I didn't call you, nor would I ever wish to, you damned Kuldoons!
Is she out of her mind? Or is it something we're not seeing? What sort of demon are we dealing with here?
Trouble with, only playing it once a week is to constantly have to remind myself of, like, what the heck is going... You know? Dakotas. Negotiation. Onyx. Little men. I'm not sure. I know we've mentioned Leshies a few times, but I don't remember the details on Leshies too much.
Could it be a Polivoy? In the forest? No, doesn't look like it. Lord, she nursed her changeling for so long. Soon it outgrow the forest itself. It's clear now. No one grows that much eating regular food.
You're a changeling, you damned witch.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Where did you get the changeling?
There's no changeling here. Only my girl, my Lucaria.
Try to remember. We may be able to help you.
Lucaria, hush, my girl. They will leave soon, and soon you'll have a nap.
You won't learn anything from her.
It's so unlikely we'd find the girl. Who knows how long it took for it to grow that much? Who knows how much dreadful food? I don't even want to think about it.
Where is Trefim, you hysterical woman?
Kolya, look around. She's been feeding a demon. Feeding it with people.
My child must eat, yes. He needs food to grow.
Cursed woman. I'll show you how to kill people.
Wait, let's question her first. Step aside. We'll banish this demon.
Banish yourself, you filth. Leave me and my Lucaria alone. Be gone. Be gone.
We can't leave this chort alone. The next thing you know, he'll feast on Sloboda and Pantina.
That won't happen. We'll burn it. I have to do it. For Trefim's sake. Shoo!
Be gone. Be gone.
There's no talking to her. Her mind is gone.
Here is what I think. She's as guilty for my friend's death as the demon. Who knows how many more died because of her? She has to pay for her evil deeds.
Okay.
We should burn this chort. She can burn with it if she so wishes.
Plus 50. Nice.
Nikolai lights the dry branches with his flint, and fire quickly engulfs the chort. Soon, ash is all that remains of him and his holy fool of a patron.
That was interesting.
What a night. I'm glad that chort is finished, but I'm still scared. I feel uneasy about that woman. Oh, Vasia, we shouldn't have done it.
Nonsense. She might have tried to get the changeling back. We wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, no, we probably shouldn't have done it.
How many horrible chorts like that is there in our Uyest?
Uyest. There we go. Uyest.
It's not the last of them, that's for sure. That's the very reason Khaldoons are needed. To help the regular folk and save them from evil spirits.
Oh, I need to catch my breath. I better go home and sleep. Trefim, Trefim. Vasia, did we at least help the right village?
There's no doubt about it, Kolya.
Thank you, Vasilisa. If you need anything, you can always count on me. Don't doubt it.
There's probably a lot of different ways that could have ended.
Well, what do you want? Can't you see? I'm sleep. Ask what you wanted. I need to sleep.
Let's go. We'll talk.
Thank you, Vasia, for not letting down.
Oh, Yegor, thank God I caught you.
I am not in charge around here anymore. Vasilisa is the one you're looking for.
What kind of life is it here? 1 minute it's hunger, another war. Oh well, at least my cow is still healthy. What was I saying? Some time ago, I was walking along the Bonevsk road late at night. There, on the other shore. A frightful place, I tell you. Then, all of a sudden, something clattered and shot past me. Like a whirlwind, I tell you. God help me, I made it home.
All right. I'll go check if there are any demons there.
I'm not worried about that. Put a Zagavar on me, will you?
Put it. Don't you know there's nothing better than the sign of the cross?
Oh yeah, new series on Amazon Prime. Fallout trailer at least looks decent. Yeah. Well, the trailer's been out. Shoot, it came out sometime last week. It looks pretty alright. I'm not feeling pessimistic.
All right. I'll whisper something. What with you coming all this way and all?
Oh, thank you, kind girl.
Okay, this is normally where I would stop for the day, but I kind of want to see the end of this whole current storyline. So we're gonna keep playing. Easy, although it looked a lot more like Vault drama involved than a game. Anyhow. $22, we can keep that. Waste. Voltron? Okay. Well, Diego is Izba. A demon spotted a magic herb in the grove near the Izba. I should go and get it.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red, and you take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Orlov Grove. The forest near Orlov Guria, which shares its namesake. Here you can often find useful herbs. Useful for which, anyway?
While passing a small birch grove, you notice the golden flowers of the Tirlich herb. The ground is covered with its flowers, as if it were a golden carpet. You hold your breath and bow 6 times. When you rise from the final bow, you see that only one flower remains. Where the others have gone is a mystery. You carefully cut down the Tirlich herb and take it with you. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Increases the number of orders in your Zagorvor for 1 turn. Interesting. Okay. Rosalka Backwater. Not travel. Okay, hold on. I bet. There we go. The most picturesque road de Vilgort passes through the forest near Rosalka Backwater. It is a shame that it's such a dangerous place. Everywhere is dangerous.
You notice deep, humanoid tracks. It's unclear whether they were left during rain or if someone heavy walked here recently. Still, you feel some uneasiness when you get closer. You come closer and study the tracks. It is obvious now why you had an uneasy feeling looking at them from afar. Each track is glowing with a dull, blue sorcerer's light that only witches can see. People like you. A Khaldun put one of his demons in the tracks so that they would curse passers-by. You finish reading the Zagavar, and demons, expelled from the tracks, disappear into the sky with heart-rending screams. You feel the power of the Black Book increase.
The crossroads again. These crossroads always had a bad reputation and not by chance. I've learned that in person. It seems that where the roads meet, the border between the worlds grows thin. We've been here a few times at this point.
It's lonely and scary on the road at night. Around you is an unfriendly silence, broken only by the sound of your footsteps. The old graves at the crossroads have no offerings.
Okay. Curious. Road and boat. Because of the little little path here, my brain thought it was Boney, but no. Bonev. Bonev Grove. Through these picturesque woods. I feel like I've read this before. Lies the road to Vilgwood. Peasants say it's haunted. Inspected and cleared of any demons. Off we go.
You hear the sound of wheels tearing through the silence of the sleeping road like a knife. Ahead, you see the silhouette of a wagon moving in your direction. The cart is filled with freshly cut ears of grain. You move aside as the wagon rushes past with a crashing noise. The driver glares at you, and for a moment, it seems to you as if a fire is gleaming in his eyes. The cart soon disappears into the night.
This part of the road passes close to a steep drop over the Kolva. Once, Eleshi led some lad around here and nearly caused him to fall into the river.
Amidst the branches, you notice a glint of the demon's eyes. It seems that the Chorts are waiting to ambush some unwitting passerby.
Play cards again. I enjoy it. I think it's funny. This one has a name. I'm probably not going to be able to do anything about that. I shouldn't have. Oh gosh, I increased the cards! What have I done? Oh, I'm going to lose this one. We're going to have to restart. Well. We'll see, I suppose. But probably have lost. More cards. That's not too bad for me. Okay. I don't think you're very good at this, buddy. You keep taking so many cards. Bum, bum, bum. The other one was another waste. We don't need more than 2. Okay. Peddlers. Okay. Sure. Let's go talk to them. Why not?
A motley swarm of peddlers has created a small fair by the village. Some traders have stayed rather late. You might get lucky and find...
Low prices. Come and see. Buy some herbs and other goods I've brought.
What's this? Immunity to from spikes status. I don't know what the spike status is. That's interesting. Here, you can take this. Huh. I don't know why I'd willingly poison myself, but... There's one. Hmm. 10% chance that statuses last an extra round. That's okay.
Be wise and go forth. Knowledge will serve.
Okay.
What? Want some pranics? I've sold everything.
We already have 3 of those. Yes, I think we're good otherwise. Alright. Farmstead. Curved ravines. Bad reputation didn't stop the Kolyasovs? Kolyasovs from building a prosperous farmstead nearby. As far as I know, they live pretty well.
It seems someone was expecting you. Someone appears to have cursed the peasant's cow, and it stopped giving milk. You try to remember. Was this your doing? One way or the other, you whisper requisite Zagavers, and now the animal will recover. The thankful hosts give you some fresh bread and a small pot of honey.
Alright. Gonna be interesting. Back turn. Set off.
The door to the abandoned banya opens with a shrill creak. After that, the old building is silent, waiting for the ritual to begin. You can only guess how this ritual will end. Some fitting spells come to mind. However, none of them were made to free changelings. Your heart skips a beat when you look upon the unknown, dim as the dark interior of a stove.
Onyx. 2 out of 3. As soon as he took the stone, a female hand grabbed his arm. You won't have the stone unless you marry me. You're a demon, surely. No, a Christian soul. Take me as your wife, and we'll marry in the church. The soldier took a better look. The girl was pretty, and might bear him many children. He agreed. She told him, "Come tomorrow at midnight. You'll meet my father, the head of the Banya, and you'll deal with him. But keep this in mind. You'll have to pick me out from 12 identical girls. Don't choose the ones with yellow teeth, for mine are white. Also, my father will offer you 2 sacks for the dowry. Don't choose the left one, as it holds all of man's sorrows. Take the right one, it holds a fortune." The soldier did as he was told. The head of the Banya howled with rage and vanished. Okay.
You start with the usual summoning Zagavor, hoping that Nikolai's bride will answer you. Perhaps you'll just have to give her all of the requisite items. The Zagavor soon comes to an end, and the changeling girl stands before you.
We brought the things we promised. Soon you'll be free.
The girl tries to say something, but an unintelligible whisper is all that escapes her lips. Her entire figure seems tinged with smoke.
What's going on? We can't understand you.
The girl covers her mouth. Her figure screams despair. Tears drip from her empty eye sockets. You whisper an old Zagavor, and you finally understand what she's saying. Her voice calls to you, as if from far away.
The one called Banik dwells in darkness. She wouldn't let the accursed children go. The stove, the fire, the boiling water, the flayed skin. These are the keys to her domain. I am the third from the left, and all that is colored with blood.
Boy.
Mind you, that...
The girl doesn't manage to finish the sentence. She is engulfed with flames and clouds of steam. The shelves fall over when a hole to the ethereal world opens like a maw.
That's nothing. We'll manage, won't we?
All right.
The entrance to the underground burns with unbearable heat. You recall this happening when you stepped into the maw of the Hellhound. This time, old Yegor isn't around. Your confidence in your ability to get out is also nowhere to be found. You tell Nikolai to wait for you in the Banya and step inside.
Oh boy!
The world flashes with blinding heat. You're familiar with the feeling of passing between worlds. However, once again, even on this, your third time, it sweeps over you like a sudden gale and slams you mercilessly to the ground. When you come to, you're surrounded by a ringing silence. Nikolai lies at your side. He too is stunned from the teleportation, but is already coming to his senses. He obviously didn't listen to your instructions.
Yeah. Over here? No.
Kolya, are you alright? I told you to wait in the Banya.
But I couldn't just leave you like that alone. I can keep it together now, I think.
Well, the more the merrier, I suppose. Anyway, there's no way back now. Follow me.
Such a fearsome girl. You'd better stay behind me.
Don't get yourself killed.
Okay. Off we go. Well, isn't that nice? Door mechanism. Oh, a visual puzzle? I wasn't expecting this.
What did the girl say again? The stove, the fire, the boiling water, flaying the skin.
Don't mind me, I'm scribbling.
Are the keys to her domain.
Okay. Just drag it around, huh? Curious. Okay, so this is up. Wheat, spice. Stove, fire, boiling water, flaying of skin. Don't know what this symbol, if this is a tub for boiling water. I don't know. That's Nikolai, what he thinks. I may just have to solve this on my own. But heck. Ooh.
Kolya, are you alright?
But I...
Well, anyway.
Such a fear.
Don't get...
Okay, that's all that there is to that. Fair enough. Only 3 things here. I'm not sure which direction it's supposed to go in. It's supposed to be all 3 things, or just... No. Fire. No boiling water here, just... I assume this might be the flaying of skin, but I don't know. Fire. Go. Water. See, it gives me 4 things. Not you.
What did the girl say again? The stove, the fire, the boiling water, flaying the skin are the keys to her domain.
Yeah. I don't know. Please somebody... Okay.
You continue your journey into the domain of the Abdiricha, Nikolai tags along, constantly glancing around. You don't blame him, for you are also alarmed. And suddenly, it seems you are right to be. A couple of chorts bar your way.
Oh. Kills one each turn, ignoring. I see you do burn. Type of waste. Alright, fair enough. Let's see, 15. Ignoring that, huh? That's not what I wanted, thank you. What? Oh, it's 5 times 2 right now, huh? Okay. Don't have too much going on right now. I have bless. I have bless. I think my math is right. Well, anyway. Yes. I can take a little burn, although I think I have, yeah, removes negative status. Don't have too much to do here right now, so do. There we go.
The defeated chorts vanish into the thick subterranean shadows. You move further along the grim corridors. Nikolai follows you. You notice he's clenching the cross taken from the Ikotnitsa. His knuckles are white, and his hands shiver, but his eyes are full of determination.
Good for you, bud.
One tight corridor leads to another. The lower you go, the harder it is to breathe. Your path is lit only by burning embers and the scattered rays of the dawn coming from the human world somewhere above. It seems this journey will never end when suddenly a black figure bars your way.
Hello.
Who's sneaking around there in the dark?
Me!
We can smell you. We can. We can. Reeks of life will clean you up. Get rid of stinking skin as well.
Greetings to you, Bannock Hostess. Be so kind as to let us stay here down below.
Hear us out, Bannock dear!
Invite ourselves, we did. I am the mistress here. Can't order me around, can you? Can you? What brings you here, down below?
They say Bannocks rule over the Aspen demons. Is it true?
Why do you want to know? Why? So what if it's true? Maybe not. What then? We want to ask something else. What brings you here, down below?
Why do you steal Christian children? Why don't you let them go?
Who steals children? Who steals children? These are my children. It's quiet here in the dark. It's quiet here in the dark. It's warm from the stove. We're doing just fine here without you living once. What brings you here, down below?
We came to ask for your daughter's hand. I have a young groom, you have a fine bride. Can we bring them together?
No! There's no brights here below! Only embers. Embers burn? Warm old bones.
Yeah? Who burned my arm then? An ember shaped like a hand?
A mark! A mark! A seal on the hand! You found it out! Figure it out!
Well, give us the girl. We know she's here.
All right, have it your way. We'll show you a bride. Not one, even not one. Choose the one that's yours. You chose wrong. You'd stay here to stay. I'll spin your hair on a rake, then take off your skin.
We are third from the left. No, there's only 3. Wait a minute. Third from the left, so... Well?
You chose. Guessed it. You got lucky. Probably just lucky. How are they lucky? Why?
We've chosen the bride. Now let her go.
Give her back? Our girl? No. We can't let her go, can we? No, a bride needs a dowry, right? Yes, I'll give you the dowry. I will. Choose the right one, and we'll let the girl go. Choose the right one.
Curious. What do you
These
think?
chests all look lush. What are we to do?
What your bride tell us? I am the third from the left, and know that is colored with blood.
All it is mine is colored with blood.
Well, we choose the third one from the left.
These demons sure are cunning.
Let me choose a fine one.
I mean, this had a little bit right there, but there's not a lot of color happening here. I have nothing else to go on. Pick the middle.
You chose. You guessed it.
Oh.
But how? The girl told you.
Maybe.
You couldn't guess any other way.
You promised to give us our bride if we guessed right.
You did, but you shouldn't have. Right? No. You won't leave here alive. No. I'll flay your skin as a lesson.
Oh. Well then. Terrifying.
You promised to give us the bride.
I will. Right after I take your skin.
Okay. Alright. Summons more evil spirits. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh? Start off strong. then bless. I keep doing that. Bless is not in the right order. Moves positive status if the damage was not blocked. Okay. 2 times 3, 6. Whew. Alright, alright.
You've answered all of your riddles. Give us the girl.
She's mine! Mine! Now you're mine too.
Heal. Alright. Skin rip. Skin rip indeed. Okay. I can put another waste on this turn. That'll be fine. Use a little bit more than I needed. That's okay. That's okay. It's not been so bad so far. Four, 6, that should be enough. I can really just stack waste up. Okay. I can take some damage this turn.
Give us the bride and we'll leave.
Yeah, I use it anyway. Heal again, huh? I don't think I'm gonna give you the chance to do that. Oh, a wreath. +3 ways at the start of battle. Just have like OP waste. It's fine. See, to prevent Bonnick from taking you, pour water over yourself after washing, saying, "As water falls from a goose, so does bad things fall from you."
Quickly, we have to make it. Did you bring what I asked you to?
Here is the belt and the cross. And your name is?
Reuna.
I can't believe it. Am I free?
Yes, the demons can't hurt you now. It's dangerous to stay here. The place is unclean, not to mention all the logs flying around. Let's go to Ari Spa. We'll talk there.
All right.
Mission accomplished.
And the Banitsa vanished?
Okay, this is where we're gonna stop for the day because of the way the game saves. We'll have to go through this dialogue when we, even if we do it now, it'll redo the dialogue. So we're just gonna come back to that next week. Well, we did it. All right. If you like what I do, please consider giving me a follow or subscribe. Both these things help me out a whole ton. And let me think. As I said at the start of the stream, my PNG is going to get a teensy tiny update. Most of her design is going to be staying the same. I got back in touch with the artist that did it originally. And it's just a slight design change with my face that I'm very excited about, and that should be done sometime this week. If I'm really lucky, it'll be done like, I don't know, by tomorrow maybe. Our time zones are very different, so we'll see. But yeah, as always, thanks for hanging out with me, buds. Black Book has been a very interesting play so far. I like it a lot. It's cool. Well, Donnie, you're loved, baby. Donnie. He's sleeping. He's not burrowed, though. Oh, baby. He's a good boy. You'll start to feel better again once it's warmed up. Well, yeah. As I said, thanks for hanging out with me. And I hope to see you next time. Well, we're going to be doing Toontown the next couple days and all that jazz. And yeah. Remember to stay silly out there, buds, okay? And have a good day.